would be easier and you could live a better life if you didn't have to struggle to get it.
That's crazy. You said that more people are starving for it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
starving for it, and that's the trick. That's
Yeah.
what capitalism does. Is it makes you a worker bee, and a worker bee is a slave to capitalism.
Grind.
You have to grind
Yeah. Grind.
because
Grind.
if you
Yeah.
don't make the money,
Mm-hmm.
you become homeless on the
Mm-hmm.
streets, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're below. You're not even part of capitalism
Yeah.
anymore.
You're
You're
not
just
part
a
of it.
problem,
Right. Yeah. Ooh.
and they don't want to solve it
Right. Right.
because
Right.
you know why?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make money.
Mm-hmm.
So all those people who are homeless in LA,
Mm-hmm.
they instead of making affordable housing,
Right.
they'd rather them just die on the street.
Mm-hmm.
They want them to go away.
Right.
The same thing with immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want them coming in
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, oh, they're just a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to make us money.
But it seems like
I
Biden
want them to-
how come Biden want immigrants to come in? So
I don't think he does.
you think Biden does?
No.
I think he does because they can help build these condos, and they can
They
help
just
with the
need-
gig.
I think they need
the
to
gig
make
economy.
a more efficient way of bringing people into the country.
Mhm.
And this has been a melting pot for a really long time. And a lot of the people who are here who take ownership over the country are so hypocritical almost
Right.
because they're either first, second, or third generation from immigrants.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah. You're Irish, you're Italian,
Mhm.
your English
Mhm.
family came over here within the last 200 years
Mhm.
and they're immigrants.
Mhm.
And if there was a law that said you could just come over,
Mhm.
you wouldn't be here.
Right.
And this wouldn't be your
Mhm.
land.
Mhm.
Get out of America.
Right.
Speak American.
Right.
Go back to your own country.
But even
it's like, what are you talking about? Like the possession over the space is crazy. The mindset.
But even to like you was talking about, we go back to Elon Musk. You said you think that Elon probably got to even get to that level to be like a Elon Musk. You have to get capital to be able to put into an entity.
Well, there's some people who are born with advantages, and then others that are born with disadvantages.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have a higher chance of not making it unless you're willing to step on people to try to get higher up.
Right.
And the more you're willing to do that, the more you could probably jump up.
Right.
And then even more so, if you start with an advantage and you're willing to crush people,
right,
you have so much advantage that you can jump up even further.
More, yeah.
So it's like Elon already had money in his pocket because of his family and connections, and then he also had hype. Oh, this guy's so smart, he's so intelligent. It's like, no, he just made some good decisions, was lucky people liked him. And so buying into Tesla, knowing social media, having people think he's cool, but he's not. He's a white supremacist from an apartheid country who doesn't care about humanity at all.
I was gonna say that Tesla is an asshole's car.
Kind of.
Every person I know who got a Tesla.
Oh, really? Asshole. I guess.
I think we talked about this before.
There are some other brands. I keep always seeing commercial for Lucid.
Oh, I've been seeing those cars.
Yeah, the Lucid Air.
Yeah, those.
And there's other brands, the mainstream brands, but him in general, and also he's gotten lots of subsidies from the American government to do his project.
That's what I'm saying.
Free money.
Right.
Our money.
Right. And see, that's how he's able to do these things, because he has a limited amount of money to play with. To be able to, if I had $50 million to put tax free to put towards my ideals, a couple of them may suck, but eventually I'm gonna come up with something that okay, I may take $2 million.
Well, I think one also aspect is you have all this room to play,
right?
Instead of survive.
Right.
I need food, I need shelter, and then if you're also along the lines of a breeder,
right,
you want to have a family, and you want to, have this particular life that you have in your mind. Maybe you're trying to build what you experienced when you were a child yourself, and so that's very hard now, and it's getting harder because of capitalism.
Right.
Like college tuition, I forget, in the last 30 years has gone up like anywhere from 5 to 10 times. what it used to be.
Damn, it's just crazy because there are no jobs.
Insane.
It's like these jobs ain't even paying. Yeah, right.
And you have to watch out for being incarcerated. That's also a trap, especially with bail.
Oh yeah,
bail puts you in debt.
Court fees and all that. Yeah,
sure. Even if you have a court-appointed lawyer, like bail. If you go into jail, but you need to go to work the next day, you want to bail out so you don't lose your job.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all these little traps.
Yes, they're traps. They're all traps, and they're financial. They're capitalist financial traps. Just like tickets, ticketing. Like New York cops, I don't know what it is now. They have quotas, so they're looking to ticket so they can make money because that's what their job is asking them to do. Because they get in trouble if they don't make quota.
It's like quicksand. You can't get out of it.
They're always looking to absorb your money. Medical, obviously, that's like so apparent. Food, groceries. There was a big thing like a year or two ago about chicken,
really,
or eggs, or both. There was some. There was.
I heard about that.
There was some fake scare about chicken and eggs.
So, yeah,
and they drove the price up, but it was all bullshit. It wasn't a real. There was no real issue in the production of chicken and eggs. And they, all of a sudden, like eggs were double price, maybe even more. And it was just the industry dictating the price and saying the inflation or something like that. And then all of a sudden, the price went back down. And it was just like they just wanted to kick up their pockets a little, like bolster.
You bolstered up,
and they just did it. And people paid the prices.
Yeah, because the eggs is like damn.
Yeah, that's
eggs
a mainstay.
Expensive as hell.
Yeah, it's a mainstay. So like you got to think like how like under the thumb of capitalism everybody is, because without money you can't really survive inside society.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
But in a way that they try to make sure that you don't have reserves.
Right.
That's the trickiest part. Most people don't have any savings.
Yeah, they said like 50% of people.
Like I am blessed to be where I am right now, and I don't even have that much savings, but I have enough to feel comfortable that even if my boss said, "Oh, well, I'm not going to have you come back in.
Yeah,
you're going to have to go find work somewhere else."
Right.
I still have enough time to find work.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. They were saying like 50% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their account.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm sure like, whoa, that's fucking crazy.
People live above their means, making poor decisions, debt, and just low income, low pay.
Right.
Because, like I said, capital owners take more than they should be taking.
Greed.
It's greed.
Yeah.
Greed and power.
You could give them more. You could give them a little bit more.
Sure.
But you don't want to. You fucking selfish
you want
bastard.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a selfish fucking prick.
Yeah.
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 That's Jeff Bezos.
See, and then you have to take it, like I was saying, like with people like him, how do you become a billionaire? Right. You have to really.
He's ready to become a trillionaire.
Yes.
Yeah. He's on his way to become a trillionaire.
You have to hurt people.
Right.
To become that rich.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. You have to let society kind of like fall for you to rise.
But how much money do you need?
It's an ego thing. I think a lot of those people are like really high level narcissists where they just want more. There's greed and there's I deserve this and I'm the only person that could do this. No one's as good as I am to do this.
You would think, you don't think, hey man, maybe I should give some money out. I got too much of it.
No, they're like on a level of greed that, like
if I was a billionaire,
GameStop, the market was being manipulated by Redditors, and they were buying GameStop stocks and boosting the price when it should have been going down, and they were going to go out of business.
Yeah.
And so they were fucking over these financial corporations that were short selling the stock, which means you're buying the stock thinking that it's going to become a failure and you're going to make money off of it failing.
Because why not just...
And so that... Wait. So what they... All these normal guys, I guess you want to call them, these Redditors who were buying the stock and fucking up the market.
Yeah.
They were manipulating the market the way the billionaires do
right
at the top level because they have say-so on the market, and they have these fucking ridiculous computers that can make decisions in like fractions of a second. And now they were bitching and moaning that like they're like all these normal people are what are they doing? They're fucking up the market.
Right.
This is supposed to fail. Like, and they're like, but now they're making the stock worth something.